Welcome everyone. We're doing D&D. Never done D&D. Okay, so first thing we're doing is picking characters. Now, real quick, it's Yoshi, me, Ninjax, Chimera. Ninjax doesn't have a mic.
Rainstripe would be joining us. Unfortunately, he was only restricted to mobile, and mobile would not allow him to do
Yeah.
so.
So apparently the only way to use mobile is if you have a what the hell? If you have a paid DM or if Rainstripe was a paid player. It's the only way. So
Yeah.
that's interesting to find out. So that's something to know for the future. So we're gonna pick our characters now. Where's the character sheets and everything? Is that over here?
It should be in the journal.
Journal. All right. So let's take a
Journal
look at
pack.
all the characters. So Artemis is
I've had 6 characters prepared.
okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Well-
6, 7 characters
Oh,
prepared.
hey. Okay. Here we go.
Right.
So you are the DM. So tell me about Artemis.
Artemis is my personal favorite. She is a ranger I constantly use. The bio and info, she's a little shifty, a little roguish, travels around, seeks excitement with her wolf friend that you can see in the tavern there. His name's Orion. She mostly
Little
keeps to herself. She won't shy away from giving out basic info on whatever her team at the moment's looking for. And she can be a little bit boisterous or overconfident in battle.
Okay, so we're doing a one shot. We'll see if it's a one shot. We're pre-made characters. You made the characters, right? Or did you got them from
Yes.
somewhere?
I made them.
Okay, so
from
you made the
basically
characters,
from scratch.
and Scarf does not know what the hell he's reading at all. So there's gonna be quite a bit of hand holding here since my first one. So that's Artemis. The next one is Jamie Swallow.
Jamie Swallow is a rogue. I did not prepare a bio for her.
Okay, so chaotic good, standard human, rogue one, urchin. Oh, the other was what, a ranger? Yeah, ranger. Okay, so Artemis is a ranger. Jamie Swallow is a rogue. Okay, so they do roguey things, and they're chaotic good.
Yeah.
All right. So Callan. Okay,
Next up is Calvin, yes.
high elf, neutral good, and anything special about him?
High elf bloodline, draconic bloodline sorcerer, sage background. He's got cool elf stuff. He can see in the dark. Draconic ancestor gold gives him resistance to fire damage. Thinking
Ooh.
back on it, I should have made it poison because of certain encounters I've set up.
Oh, interesting. Oh, you can click on things. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So we have some idea. And there's one
He's
more?
an elf,
or-
which means he's a prick.
Is that...
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
true.
not wrong.
Like, we can still put whatever character we want into them. So Lucinda Brightwood is...
Linda Brightwood is a halfling warlock.
I like that we're a sausage fest with a lot of female characters.
Yeah, I have female characters on the top half, dude characters down below.
Oh, okay. So there are...
Except for
choices.
Callan. Callan's a dude.
It's an elf. Okay, so... Lightfoot
Did I
Halfling...
accidentally
fiend,
click NPC here? Oh no,
uh,
there we go.
Woo. Okay. Intro good. Acolyte. So she's an acolyte. Okay. And then she's a halfling.
Yes.
A Lightfoot halfling. Anything
Lightfoot
special?
halfling, yes. Lightfoot halfling gives her a bonus to her wisdom, if I'm remembering correctly. So she got a bonus point in her wisdom score here, which
Oh.
it would normally be 13. It is now at 14.
Okay. Okay. So here. Okay. So. Yeah, there's their stats. These are their saving throws.
Yeah.
Hit points. Okay, all these things. Okay.
Yeah, if you go ahead and click on any one of them, you can roll a die, a d20 probably for any ability you click on. Like say I click on Deception.
Interesting. Okay. So now we've got Poppy Boulderbrine.
There's the die. It rolls a 5.
What did you do?
Alright.
Oh, I see.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Poppy
There you go.
Boulderbrine?
Close Cinda there. Poppy. Waiting for my about blank to open.
Wait, is this like a paladin? What is
There
it?
he
What's
is.
an acolyte?
He is a hill dwarf cleric, life
Oh,
domain.
cleric. Okay. Messed that up. Yeah, it's a cleric. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, dwarf cleric. Victor
Incredible
Ward
Dexter
is
pretty strong. He's
a...
got himself a warhammer, got a light
Okay.
crossbow.
Okay, and we have a bard. Voxilian Clearwater is the bard, and then we have a soldier. Which was a fighter. Yeah, okay, fighter.
Yeah, Victor Ward is the fighter.
It's a hell of a lot of chaotic goods. Okay. Alright.
It's pretty much everybody's alignment. I just said screw it.
Okay, so we have a ranger, a rogue. So do we just have everything? Sorcerer.
Not quite everything. You're missing.
Cleric.
What did I pass over? I passed over
Fighter.
wizard because that's
Bard.
kind of a complicated class, and I passed over barbarian.
No
Which isn't
druid.
Oh yeah, there's no
very
barbarian. Yeah, there's no
complicated,
bard.
and there's no druid. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I guess everyone... Okay, let's all roll to see who gets to pick first.
Straight
Alright.
D20.
So how do we roll? Yeah, D20. How do we roll? Slash... Well, okay, well, Ninjak's picking first of this, right? Okay. Is it R/R20?
Slash roll.
Slash roll. Rule. Alright.
Slash roll 1d20.
Oh, 1D20.
You can also shorten it to /R if you want.
Okay, good. Okay, and then... Yeah, and then you're playing a character to
And
make
I
it
just-
4?
Yeah, I just pick whatever's left.
Okay. Alright, so Ninjax goes first. Pick somebody.
I'll roll for the hell of it anyway, though.
Yeah, roll for the hell of it. Why not? You want Jamie. Alright, so Ninjax wants Jamie. Who the hell's Jamie again?
Dang it, Ninja.
That was- That was the rogue? What was that?
All right, Ninjax has chosen Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie was the rogue. Jamie Swallow. Then Chimera picks.
Hum. Oh jeez. Well,
There we
let's
go.
go
Save changes.
with Lucinda, I suppose. The warlock.
Lucinda the Warlock,
Alright.
and that goes to Chimera. All right,
Okay, so let's see here. Let me see the...
edit.
Alright, so we have a warlock.
Chimera.
So we have a warlock and a rogue. Okay, so we need someone who can stand and fight.
Sorry, and the demon.
Can clerics fight?
Clerics can fight, yes.
Or are they
In
versatile?
fact, they're considered probably one of the most OP classes in the game.
Oh, so you say. Alright. Cleric or fighter, cleric or fighter. Gonna sneeze, everyone. Didn't sneeze. Alright.
Fingers.
Do I want to be... Is this guy a dwarf? He's a dwarf.
He is a dwarf, yes.
Want to be a dwarf or just a human? Dwarf or a human?
And Artemis is pretty cool too. She's a half elf. Forgot to mention that. I think Buxilian's a half elf as well. Actually, let me check.
Just want some sort of fighter, though. Check.
Well, bards can fight. Well, but they can fight.
Don't you sell me on that? Don't you sell me on a bar?
I mean, bards can be pretty fun. I don't know.
Alright, okay. Well, I'm doing this to practice voices. So let's go ahead and do the dwarf. Okay, we're going dwarf. Poppy.
Alright,
Also, I'm a
so
fan
you
of
choose
Poppy in
Poppy?
League of Legends, so that works.
I mean,
Poppy
that's
is
kinda
best
how the
Yordle.
character came about.
Oh yeah!
Alright.
Look at that. Okay, yeah. Poppy is best Yordle, besides Trist.
Go ahead
Okay.
and give that to you. Give it to me.
So I am Poppy. Okay, so
All right.
we're setting
so,
up. Try your best to be in a character. Okay, wait. What's Yoshi gonna be?
Yeah. So the chosen characters were Lucinda, Poppy, and Jamie.
Okay, looking for the coin. Is it your what?
I will take control of Voxilian.
Okay, Voxilian is the bard. Okay, all right, okay, all right.
As
So-
well as everything. Skipping. All right.
Okay, so we are Lucinda. Oh yeah, I'm Poppy. Okay, Lucinda, Poppy, Jamie, and Voxlian. And does everyone know each other to an extent, or what? Are we doing introductions here?
Yeah, let me grab my DM screen here.
Guess we're doing introductions, right?
Yeah, for the introduction.
Okay, everyone get into character then. All right. So we're gonna try to do this. Let's try to get into character. Because remember, at the end of the day, this is also Scarf can learn how to do improv better. So
Pretty much.
it's all about me, everyone. It's all about me. So try, and if you're not comfortable trying to do voices, you don't have to do voices. But I will.
Yeah, that's on the newbie handout I put in there. Yeah, it's encouraged to try and do an accent or something if you can.
Yeah, get into it if you can. If you can't get into it, that's fine. At the end of the day, this is a collaborative effort, so we're trying to work together to make a fun story. That's what improv is. That's what D&D is, and that is something I just realized, literally 10 seconds ago. So, it's a collaborative effort. We're all trying to make it all fun for each other. Although you can also just be dicks with your characters. If your character's a dick, you become that character. You become Bakugo. So,
To an extent.
yeah, like there's always. Like that's what the high elves are. So there's always the dick characters in stories.
High elves are assholes.
Well, that's what racism's about. Is believing they are. But that's what we're gonna do. And what's the mark? So double check everyone. Let's see here. So before we get going, so Jamie is load faster game. Oh, all their information's missing. Oh, I can't look at it because they're taking character? That makes sense. Okay. Cinda? Okay, yeah, I can't look at their character sheets because they're not mine. Alright. I just have to remember what race everyone is. I'm a dwarf anyway, so
Refresher.
maybe I care.
Lucinda's halfling. Jamie is human.
No, Jamie's human. Okay, so no racism here today. Alright.
And my character, the bard, is a half-elf.
There's the racism.
Right.
Alright, so like you don't have to have racial tension in your characters, but you can if you want, depending on the story you want to tell, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Wait, does my cleric believe in a god?
Yeah. You can choose a dwarven deity to believe in if you want.
Alright. So his god is a mountain. Let's go with
Even though
Mount
he's a
Doom.
dwarf.
Lawful good that believes in Mount Doom. Okay, let's see here. No, that can just come up as. I'm kidding. Alright, so we'll see. Alright, so you're the DM, so set us up, please.
With pleasure. Welcome. The group of wandering adventurers have stumbled their way into the Riverbed Tavern in the town known as Crystalis. You all enter the tavern, you have your drinks. These nice, lovely waitresses are just kind of strewn about, tending every which way. There's a bard on stage in the back, kind of just playing a nice little merriment tune. And who wants to be the first one that came in?
I guess I'll start it out. So, okay.
All right.
But
So
is
you
everyone
come
coming
in
in together or
first.
coming in piecemeal?
You're coming in just to chill.
Alright. So I'm coming on in. And then, okay, so that's the door. Coming on in. And looking around.
Yeah, you're currently just seated right there.
Okay, so I'm already seated here. So I'm seating here.
All right.
Is everyone else also seated there or not yet?
Yeah, I'm just getting like an ideal marching order for how everybody came in.
Okay. Came in first, but everyone.
Uh,
so at the
we'll-
end, we're
we'll
all just
say-
sitting here.
Yeah, Jamie and a couple others walk in, and you're all hanging out here, having your drinks, and you have a look about. You see the Jamie sitting next to you. She seems kind of nice, just kind of sitting there drinking whatever scotch. I don't know. You see across the way over here. There's a halfling woman in some pretty dirty robes, actually. Her hair Normally, halflings like to keep them nice and decently combed. Her hair is like matted in places and like super grown out and just bushy. And you can see some kind of like dark lines in one of her eyes. And her right eye is blue. Her left, however, is red. And you get like a faint dark aura kind of emitting from her. And off to your left here, you got like just kind of a shifty dude. He's minding his own business, just taking a drink. There's a dragonborn over here. He seems to be chatting pretty lively with the soldier that walked in earlier. And of course, there's the high elf just kind of isolating himself. And actually, over by Jamie, you see Artemis the half elf. She's feeding a little bit of meat to her pet wolf. And you guys can choose to make light conversation at this point, if you would like.
Alright. And wait. Do we know each other or we don't know each other?
You can roleplay a little bit on whether or not you know each other. Probably don't know each other.
Okay, alright.
I'll actually just be sitting over by myself, muttering in low tones, kind of waving my hand and strange gestures over my cup
Okay.
as I'm kind of contemplating to myself.
Okay, this is gonna make it fun. See what Ninjax is doing. Waiting on Ninjax. He's typing.
Just realized I did not prepare a token for this.
Hi, Dwarf.
To introduce your bit.
News. Hi, Dwarf. Got any news to tell me? Hey, is it just the drink, or is every waitress the same lady? Like she's there, and over there. I might be losing it. I'm not sure.
Probably the ale.
All right. So, your needing Jack's not gonna type way fast now. Maybe a group of sisters or something. Are you sure? Or is this just really good shit?
You're welcome, dear. And one of the waitresses just kind of like pats you on the hand as she continues serving up drinks, kind of wiping down the counter.
It's good drink. It's good drink. Lightweight. I think this is my 7th one. 17th? 27th? There's a 7 in there somewhere.
Actually, I've had 3.
It leads to 7 eventually. You're gonna be able to get the 7. 7 happens one way or another.
It's true, especially with him.
Aye, they know. First time in, they know.
And,
Yoshi, is it fairly noisy in here?
No, it's fine.
So is the bard making no noise at all?
Other than music, I suppose.
Oh, you were asking about the... I thought
Just
you were
the-
asking about the call.
No, the ambience, like the noise of the
Ambience
tavern.
is pretty chill. Not a whole lot of patrons, just you lot pretty much. Bit of a slow work day.
Okay. Actually, do I happen to know? Is there any particular reason why I might be here, Yoshi? Or could I, sitting here, perhaps talk privately with my patron?
Your patron asked you to come here, actually.
Very vague.
Alright, Oh. Okay. Let me reach in here real
So
quick.
I'm just enjoying drinking.
Where
And this
is
lady's
that?
bugging me.
Looking for something I dumped in this chat a while back. Where is
I
that
can
damn
hear you
token?
fine. If you would stop with all the chatter, I'm just trying to concentrate. And she kind of pulls her drink a little bit closer and puts her head down.
I mean, I don't know where that image went. Oh, there he is. Alright. So you guys continued digesting your drinks. The tavern doors kind of fling open, and what looks to be a guard captain kind of steps in.
Ah.
That is not my DM screen. There we go.
Alright, so... I think we're all looking... I'm looking at him, trying to...
Yeah, you all kind of take a look back. There's a sudden pause in the music.
So
And,
I'm just drinking and looking at the guy.
Again, there we go. Pardon the intrusion on everyone's merriment, but there is an urgent matter that I must make known. My main patrol just came back with a rather disturbing report, and unfortunately I am not allowed to assemble an investigation team due to it being just out of bounds of our jurisdiction. Therefore, if there are any brave souls that are willing to investigate what looks to be a necromancy case, please approach me and my scribe near City Hall when you've finished your drinks. Bounty on these individuals will award 200 gold per necromancer head, and you may keep any and all artifacts you find or discard.
Well, I definitely perked up at Necromancer.
Yeah, my character Lucinda perks up and stands a little bit wobblesome at her seat. It's a little bit tall for her. She stumbles out of her seat, and is the captain still there, or is he walking out?
He's about to finish the announcement real quick. And we humbly ask that you please don't experiment with anything you find in the town's vicinity. Thank you for your time. I'll be waiting by City Hall for those interested in a good bit of coin. And he kind of starts to head out.
Okay, I am going to make my way around the bar and around the tables and try to follow after him. Wait, Captain.
Yes.
Did you say necromancy?
That appears to be the case, yes.
Ah, yes, very good. That sounds very unpleasant. Evil
agree.
even.
I agree. Kind of like gives you like a furrowed brow kind of look. Like what is? He's not used to halflings talking about stuff like that. Very tone.
I'm going to turn away from him and kind of like mutter to myself a bit more, and walk back
Okay.
a few steps towards the bar.
Okay. Like right about there.
Sure.
Okay. He is currently leaving. All right. Anybody else want to stop him on his way out, or?
I'm just beaming right now, by the way.
Okay.
So I guess it was like, anyone else here necromancy? Anyone else interested in that? Because I am. Seem like they're just too scared for the jump. 200 gold does sound nice, though. Right? 200? In necromancy. I've never seen the undead. I'd like to see what that's about.
Oh, don't worry, you'll see plenty. With the encounters I've planned.
And then God told them there will be plenty of necromancy. Hey, it could be fun. Could be fun.
And
Does anyone else want to go check that out?
after hearing the news, the bard kind of steps off stage and he kind of heads out the door.
Yeah, so he went out on his own. Okay.
And you hear him as he's wandering away out the doorway. Probably pays a lot better than a stage business, I'll tell you that.
Okay, good. Is 200 a lot of money in this universe?
We'll say so, yes.
Okay.
For our positions, probably, and well, levels out of character.
Yes.
Yes, let's go check it out.
All right, so you guys all decide to just head on out.
I'll wait until like I see the two of you head out, and I was like, "What? Wait a second. Does anyone know where to find the?" And I'll just like follow out after you guys. I realize I have no idea where the captain's.
They don't know the captain?
Town hall. The town hall and all that.
Oh.
All right, so you guys are you following out?
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I'm following behind and just
All
following.
assuming that you access as well. Right, you're just kind of like keeping your distance, but you're following.
A few steps behind. Not really being sneaky about it, just not social.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I did not prepare a map section for this, so we'll just pretend that outside the tavern is the city hall.
How convenient.
So guard captain is waiting there. His scribe is like scribbling down a bunch of notes, and they're like whispering to each other. And the group of you approach, and which one of you would like to be the spokesperson?
Alright, go with me. Hey, Captain. I'm interested, and she's interested, and I see some other people from, what was it called? Tavern?
From Riverbed Tavern.
Yeah.
Riverbed Tavern, yeah.
Yeah. And I see these two others from Riverbed Tavern, so I think some of us are interested.
I see. Very well then. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Mr.
Poppy. They call me Poppy. Not the flower, but close.
I see. Mr. Poppy. And you are, and he turns to the bard. Don't mind me. I'm Voxilian at your service. And he kind of like does a pretty clumsy bow. He like almost falls on his face. And who's the shorter one with you?
I understand. I know you told me to get rid of, but you said I could bring some help along. Oh, I'm Lucinda. Hello. Don't mind me. I was thinking some things over.
I see. He kind of like narrows his gaze a little bit and kind of furrows his brow again in confusion. Like, what is with this? What is with this chick? And you as well, miss? He turns to Jamie.
While he's typing, how
Jamie, I see.
tall is everyone?
I don't remember the details that I put in the character sheets. I know Jamie is roughly like 4'5", so about the same height as Poppy, actually.
Oh wow, okay. And then
My height is non-existent, so pretty short.
Yeah, I think halflings can average about around 4 feet at max height.
Okay.
So you're like 3'6" or something.
Yeah, it says standing about 3 foot tall in the player's handbook.
So we got a head on her, and then so the tallest one here is Vaxilian.
Vaxilian's like 5 foot.
Okay. All right, so
Alright.
Jamie talked.
All right. Well, that seems to be quite the group here. Well, I don't exactly have a whole lot of information for you. A couple of guards that are currently stationed on town watch duty outside the gates would be happy to relay some extra information to you about what they saw that they also detailed in their written reports to me earlier this afternoon. So if you want to get the full picture from either of them, I suggest you go talk to them. Otherwise, all I have here is the written footnotes, essentially. Let's see. Jeffrey, could you... He, like, kind of yoinks the paper out of the scribe's hands. He's like, yes, sir. Yes. Let's see, he's kind of like lazily strewing through it. Let's see, figures in strange witch doctor-like clothing, seem to be parading around with skeletons. And they seem to have like a gnome prisoner. Interesting. He kind of like shoves the paper back into his scribe's chest. Like, yes. That is all correct, sir. And I believe they could probably tell you where they were headed. They didn't actually detail that, did they? No, I think they ran on the spot. So yes, go see Sierra and Gale over by the gates there. And he kind of points you towards the edge of town by the nearby woods.
Okay. All right. Let's all go over there. We can all get acquainted as we go there. As we go over to that direction.
Yeah. And I'll let you guys kind of do a little bit of role playing on your way over there because I need to feed my cats real fast.
Good news. I have just been informed that I can accompany you guys to take care of this little problem we have.
Oh, well, that's good. So, it looks like there's 4 of us here. 4 is a good number. Plus 3 makes 7, so we're good there. Alright, so... we're gonna be dealing with some necromancy, and...
I don't believe, actually, we want to mix the number 7 with the necromancy. I don't know. Are you familiar with this little thing called magic? I kind of wave my fingers in the air.
The magic that my god gives me, that's as much as I know.
Oh, okay. I'll kind of walk over and like pat you. We'll have to reach up on my toes and pat you on the shoulder, apparently. Being taller. I see. So your god gives you some cute little playthings. I understand.
I
No one
actually
ever
have to check
understands.
what I can do. But you put a couple beers in me, I might understand. Ritual casting, mass plant spells, ritual spells, ritual tangle, oh good, I have healing. Alright. Okay.
Healing's always nice.
Stone cunning. Whenever you make an intelligence history check. Oh, okay. I know about stone. Alright. Oh, I'm good against poison. I can see in the dim light.
Yeah, I need to look over my stuff too.
Yeah. Oh, good. If we ever go to a temple, we can get free healing. Well, if they're of my faith. So, hopefully, my faith is popular. Ties to a specific temple dedicated to your chosen deity, and you have much resistance. Once there, this could be how... Okay. I need to watch more videos.
No luck with magic. Is that what you're saying? Well, I know not everyone's gifted like everyone else, or don't have the right connections. As she talks to Jamie. Yes, yes. Most people, live out their lives, never knowing their full potential. I understand.
Oh, here's the spells. Let's see here. Oh. How this thing explains what the spell is. Oops. Oop, okay, ignore that. Ignore that.
You're fine. When you go on the spells, click on the actual name. Nope, not that part. The I next to it.
The what?
There should be the little I like information symbol next to it when you hover over the spell name. Are you on the first page or the spell page?
The character sheet. So
Yeah. There's little tabs at the top that say core, bio, and spells.
So I got name, attack, damage type. Core, bio.
All right, I'm back.
Alright.
Welcome back.
So we just been talking about magic.
Yeah.
And I've been
Okay,
accidentally
I'm back on.
clicking spells.
So up on just underneath where you're
Carry over your tokens. Okay.
Oh, this
Got
eye over here. I see. Okay, I see. Spells. Okay, so I just have to type in the spell I want to learn about. Okay, cool.
yeah. They're also on your sheet. They're just in a different spot.
Yeah, they just don't tell me what they do.
Yeah, go back to, okay, you see what spells on the top right-hand side? Go up a little bit above your personality traits and all that.
Ah, here it is. Ah.
I
Oh,
guess that
there
works.
we go. Oh, okay,
Yep.
I can bless
And there
things.
should be a little information symbol on the side.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's handy.
There you go.
All right. Kind of cut myself while trying to feed them because big ass knife in the drawer.
Alright, since you're here, let's see here. Yeah, don't cut yourself. That's bad. Don't do that.
Doing all your
Wait, your guy hasn't said his name yet, right?
Who has?
The bard. Has he said his name yet?
He did the introduction with the guard captain
All right, so it's Vox.
with the clumsy bow.
All right. You bad boy.
Yes.
So
Kind of like gives you a very haphazard smile, like, oh dear.
So what are you interested in with this whole necromancy thing?
It sounds like quite filthy business. Absolutely filthy. He's kind of like crossing his arms and like sticking his nose up a little bit, like, can't even believe someone would parade around wanting to just raise the dead like that. It's insanity. So obviously they should be put to rest or brought to peace or something of the sort.
And you're going to sing them a merry song while you, place handcuffs on them?
Yes. Yes, I will. I will sing them the Ballad of their Death. That is exactly what I will do. And he tries to flex really well. Let me grab his character sheet real quick. Just gonna do.
Where is?
What kind of instrument does Vox play?
Hang on.
Oh, do you have it?
Also, do we know what his instrument is called?
Quick, roll an intelligence check.
Yeah, it'd be intelligence and wisdom, right? Like,
Alright, so he tries to convince him while he flex his muscles, like trying to disguise a little bit of it with the puffs of his sleeves. So if you want, you can roll like an insight versus that roll to see through his ruse. Jamie thinks those are very nice very nice biceps.
so how do you insight roll?
You go to your character sheet and you click on the insight skill.
Okay, let's see here.
Jamie needs glasses. So does Lucinda, apparently.
Oh, here we go. Insight. Click on it. Oh, there we go. Whoa, wow. Okay.
You're all pretty thoroughly impressed.
Like, all right. You'll be good on the front line then.
Yes.
I
let's put him straight on
wouldn't
the front line,
exactly say I'm a liner per se, but if you insist, I will show you my prowess.
then.
Oh,
Go
good.
on then. Come on. Lead the way.
Yes. Who was it we were supposed to be talking to again?
Yes. Oh dear, I don't remember the names. Guy and Lady Guy.
Well, don't look at me. I was busy having a pleasant conversation.
Yes, Jamie. Yes.
Coward 1 and Coward 2.
Yes, Jamie. I believe
Wait,
you're
who's
right.
the second coward, though?
Like there were two people, weren't there? Like they ran from what they saw. Isn't that what happened?
Oh, right. You guys kind of approach the characters here that I'm turning a little bit. There we go. The one with the crossbow is Sierra, and the one with the great sword is Gale.
Alright.
Alright, so who would like to try and open conversations?
After you, our valiant leader, and gestures to Vox.
Right then. I guess you could say I have a way with words. Yes, you there, Mr.
Name's Sierra.
Sierra, right. He kind of like glances back at the group like, he's like mouthing, she's very strong. And this is clearly a very gruff, kind of still feminine looking guardsman. We heard you ran across a group of necromancers. Is that correct?
Yes. The crazy witch doctors, I think they're called. They were leading a group of skeletons towards the burial site, towards the southwest, or southeast rather.
Oh, very, very good indeed. Is there any other information we might need? He kind of scratches, or she kind of scratches her head for a second, like,
No, I don't think so. They were wearing pretty funny robes. I think there were at least two of them. Among the
I don't
skeletons,
suppose-
at least.
Oh,
sorry, what was that?
I don't suppose they had, permission to raise the dead, or like a writ, or symbols, even anything.
Not from the distance we were watching, I'm afraid. It was pretty hard to make out.
There are very strict metaphysical laws that should not be tampered with.
Obviously. Kind of like gives you kind of the same look that the guard captain gave you. Like, what? Of course, isn't that obvious?
I mean, well, it should be obvious, but apparently not everyone plays by the same rules. Now, if you'll excuse us,
Yes, as you were. And she kind of turns around. Just do. And there's still Gale over here if anybody wants to talk to him.
Huh, Jamie?
Oh, I'd say that was some pretty pleasant information. Would any of you care to talk with that gentleman over there? I need a drink of water real fast. And he kind of heads over towards the river.
I seem to sink back into a bit of
Two really men
self-concentration
in
for a
dead
moment.
bonds. Hey, apparently, you there! And point at Gale, I guess.
Gale kind of looks over. Oh, yes, yes, yes. How may I help you, dwarven
So-
friend?
So tell me, what exactly happened? What happened here? What is your side of things?
Well, we were on our usual patrol through the woods here, just making sure the outskirts of town were just as they are in nature. Squirrels were being squirrels, birds were chirping, all that nonsense, and, well, we spotted just across the river, headed towards the, hill and shrine, actually. A group of very oddly dressed folk. They had a small gnome with them, and they were just sort of chanting this ritualistic, almost infernal language. I would imagine. Seemed a bit odd, and then before we knew it, a couple of skeletons popped out of the ground nearby, and we just kind of went on our way before we had any trouble with them.
Any guess how many of them there were?
Hard to say. I think there were 4 individuals that were robed among the gnome.
So you got a gnome, 4 individuals, and how many skeletons?
Just a couple, as far as I saw, yes. They could be conjuring more for all we know.
Well, if they keep doing
The
that,
shrine
then.
is supposed to be a sacred ground, so we'll have to see.
All right. Okay. So there could be a big number. Okay.
Some old men in coats.
I'm just
Oh,
over here mumbling to myself a bit, and on an unsacred ground of all places. Can you believe that?
maybe, maybe not. See, what weapon do I have?
Warhammer.
Yeah, where does it tell me my weapons?
Should be in the center of the character sheet there. Let me back up with you here. I should turn the music off actually real quick.
Oh, is this all my things? Oh, this is all my things. Okay. Okay, I see. I have a warhammer.
Yeah, you have a warhammer, and you can use it as a one-handed, offhand kind of weapon for 1d8 bludgeon, or you can use it as a two-handed weapon and just kind of real hard swing it for 1d10 damage.
All right. Well, the good news is, depending on how many there are, bones break pretty well with a hammer. So that might be my department.
Yes, I can tell you are pretty well armed, and I can see definitely a holy aura about you, actually. So these necromancers, well, whatever the devil they believe in, they should be running with their tail between their legs in no time.
Hmm.
He
And
kinda
Jamie
turned
asked a
back.
question.
Was Jamie's question here.
Why again are you delegating this to us?
Well, we would go after them, but it's out of our hands at this moment, unless we get approval from the higher-ups, which we don't currently have. They don't seem to consider this a problem for some reason.
All
That,
right.
and we're a little short on arms at the moment as well.
All right, just point the direction you saw them again, and we'll head there now. Everyone good to
we're
go?
headed-
Yes, I myself do have, I guess you would say jurisdiction, as she air quotes. I have direct lines to the powers that be, so we'll take care of this.
I see. Very well then. And he kind of like tries to stifle a laugh about this because he's not exactly convinced that a halfling of your stature could really harness any kind of power like that. But yes, they were headed to the west, actually, just across the river over there on the road you can see over there.
Okay. All right, then, shall we?
Kind of like,
We shall.
and the bard comes back. He kind of like is shaking a fish off of his wrist, like, yes, let's move along. Don't ask what happened by the river.
You don't need to get so handsy with the wildlife.
I wasn't being handsy. It's just let's just say it was a little slippier than I thought. Go clean up this mess, says Jamie. All right. Who would like to lead the way across the bridge?
Well, I'm with Miss Jamie here, leader, and we just gesture to
All
Vox
right.
again.
All right. And would the cleric like to take point as well?
Oh,
Is
sure,
this kind
sure.
of your field? All right. Right, and you guys cross the river and you come to the fork in the road,
Guess I should see. Can I sense evil? Let's see here. What can I get? What do I have?
and you have a couple of options here. You can go towards the shrine, or you could go towards the burial site that the other guard mentioned. From the sound of things, they might have split off into two parties.
Oh. So, the first person mentioned the burial ground, and then the other one, the second, then Gale mentioned the shrine, right?
Yes.
Hmm. Does anyone have
Also,
any
I
inclinations
apologize
to which
for
way?
this very poorly drawn map.
Object and Missy and burial grounds are a bad combination. Bad means good for us, so maybe we should go that way then.
So you want to head towards the shrine?
Sounds good to me.
All right. You make your way there. I'll assume the marching order is the same.
Wait, is this the...
The shrine?
Oh, okay.
Warhammer.
See that, and
Oh, crossbow. Spells. Sanctuary. Oh, okay. So, go ahead. Okay, so how does, since I'm new to this, how does detect evil work out? I need 10 minutes of concentration. It says. Okay.
yeah, you concentrate for a few minutes and you like clutch your holy symbol and you just kind of feel the area in the abilities radius, and the DM just kind of tells you what's there,
Okay. All right. So, okay, we
and
are.
if it's good or evil, obviously.
All right. All right. So, okay. When we're okay. So we're walking along, right?
Yes.
All right.
And I would like everybody to go ahead and make perception checks.
Oh, my favorite.
I was gonna do a freaking what was it called? Detect, but not anymore.
Yep.
Okay, so perception check. So
My favorite.
Your patron is like kind of giving you instructions, so it's kind of hard to concentrate on what's around you at the moment.
I hear a ping in my head, and I look up on my patron messenger inside my mind. Yep.
okay. Oh, here we go. Perception. Figuring out how do I do that in a second. Core. I guess. Perception. There it is.
Good
No, that's
roll
perception. There it is.
Where
Perception.
is that?
I think I rolled it. I did. I am super perceptive as far as I know. Okay.
All right. So, Poppy and Voxilian, actually, you noticed out of your corner of your eyes that something seems a little fishy over by these trees. And actually, there's a little bit of movement from Poppy's point of view of a figure or two over here by these rocks.
Huh. Alright, so then I think I put my hands out, to just make everyone hold. It's like, hey,
Congratulations, you successfully avoided an ambush. And these figures, they're wearing some strange robes, it seems. And they begin to approach you. And you can, as they get closer, they appear to be wearing witch doctor masks of some sort.
so I figure everyone. Well, okay. I get not speaking for everyone. Okay, so for me, I assume I am Trying to hide the fact that I am instantly gonna reach for my stuff if things go south real quick.
As they approach you, actually, you hear them. One of them shout in infernal dialect. Intruders, seize them!
Okay.
And go ahead and everybody get initiative.
Okay, rolling for initiative. All right.
Let me grab the
I was
battle
in the
list.
middle of a conversation.
Rude, right?
Oh, and that shows too.
Let's see here. So, initiative, you said? Let's see, where is that?
Yes.
Where is initiative?
Yeah, of course the road goes first. Jax.
So,
Oh,
initiative
man, that's the goofy music.
is...
Where is my battle music I wanted? I think it's Achilles.
Where the heck is initiative? Oh, there it is. Oh, I have -1 initiative. Do I just click on it to roll?
Yep.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, Roll20 makes it pretty easy for a lot of stuff.
Oh, gee. Okay, you're you're really ready for this.
Hey, Scarf.
Yeah.
So you see next to your initiative, there should be on the right-hand side a speed score.
Yeah.
Does it say 30 probably? Or
Mine's
25?
25, yeah.
25. So each of these squares, unless Yoshi has it set up different, each of these squares around this is a 5-foot square.
Yeah,
That's
it's
kinda how you
5
go
foot.
measure.
So that means I can cover five squares?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Cool.
See, I'm trying to figure out how to get the initiative order rolling.
So I got pretty good initiative.
You trying to do initiative order
Add
like
turn.
on the turn tracker? We have to be able to click on our own tokens to add to it automatically. But we can figure it out for another time.
Doesn't seem to be wanting me to add turns for everybody. What was it you said I needed to do? Let me turn the music off for a second.
Lower it a
Wish
little
I knew a
bit.
little bit more of how to do the DM stuff for you.
Let's see here. It's advanced. Add turn. I don't know what that does. Edit, maybe?
Can you select a token and then add turn?
Wait. What about this? And you rolled. What did you roll for this? Oh, a natural 20 for Jamie. All right. 2.
Yeah, like I said, I was in the middle of a conversation.
Turn.
Jamie's really ready.
Yep. Alright, so 23. I didn't roll initiative for you yet. What did you roll here? 16? Okay. Damn.
I was gonna say, Jamie's probably used to getting your nose into trouble, so...
Probably. 15. Right, that's... Let's see. Go ahead and bring up Auxilian. Go ahead and do his initiative. That's 14. So
Alright.
a total of 16, I believe. Or no, he has 0 initiative, so it's just straight 14. All right. 14. I'll go ahead and use some normal dice for these people.
Oh, the weighted ones, huh?
Not the weighted ones, actually. Weighted ones are in the other room. I mean, what? Oh, he's in the basement. I mean, yes, very secret. Don't touch. That's a 17 for you.
I was rolling enemy initiative now?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
That's a natural 1.
Woo!
Aw, someone does go after me.
That's a 4.
Oh, wow.
Total of 6. And that is 16. All right. Okay, bonus notepad open up here. All right. Go ahead and get everybody's values again to... Oh, I didn't save any of these. Crap. Right, I know you had the 3. You had 15. You had 4. And you had 16. Okay. So going down the line here, gonna do things a little bit interestingly here. And 2 A with 3 Z 4 B had 15 3 4 16 23. Somehow that didn't register. You had 16 14 2 23 16 15 4 16. All right, so would be front D 16 Poppy 16 let's see. Then Jamie with the 23 at the top. Okay,
Yeah, I can be the first one going as them for sure.
there we go. Okay, got the initiative order all set up here.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna do things a little bit differently than traditionally. I'm gonna start with the lowest initiative and go up.
Wow, you really screwed Jamie there.
Yeah, just for this battle though. I'll do it normally in the next one.
All right.
So, Lucinda, what would you like to take care of here?
Oh, all right. So my character sheet's taking up my page. So we have goons here. Um, are they representative of kind of what the tokens look like? Do we have like spears on 2 guys and 3 guys?
Yeah, they appear to be carrying spears.
Okay. And they
One
all
of
look.
these is actually not Grump D. This is a chieftain.
I was gonna say, yeah, none of them happen to look like bones, do they?
No,
Okay.
not from what you can tell. They're pretty scrawny, but they
Fair.
don't appear to be like bony.
Fair. Well, if they are immediately hostile and yelling at us, I'm going to take a step north,
Okay.
and just say, well, that's not very polite, and just gonna shoot out one of my eldritch blasts, kind of wave my fingers for a second, and conjure up a ball of energy and blast it at whomever is right in front of me.
That one. All right.
Yep.
So you take a step to the side,
Just out of the
kind
way
of
of
channel some arcane energy. You wiggle your fingers around, and everybody nearby, go ahead and make a brief perception check again.
All right. Perception is this one. All right. Boop. What do I do? How do I do?
Ooh,
Oh no!
you're too surprised.
Surprise.
It's like, whoa!
All right, so Jamie and Fuxillion here. Where is your perception, buddy? Here.
Who's their god?
It's 9. All right. So Jamie, I'm gonna message you real quick and tell you what you see. As this Eldritch Blast is fired, go ahead and make that roll.
Sure thing. Yeah, I think it's fighting. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, not my best.
Eldritch Blast of a +5 to hit. That's a total of 8 was the roll, I'm guessing?
Yes. I had to add it myself, but I'm pretty sure it should just be D20 plus proficiency plus charisma for Eldritch Blast. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Hill Enshrined. That does not quite hit. You channel your energy and it just kind of ducks underneath it a little bit and it goes flying towards the sky.
I'll turn my head and be like, I was just trying to get you to stop. Ow. Pardon me.
Alright, was there a bonus action or anything you wanted to do, or is that it?
I don't believe so. Nope, just that is fine.
Okay. I'll go ahead and get the music back on real quick. Or was it aggressor, right? Yeah. That. Alright, next in the initiative order is Grunt A. Here he is. Alright. They're gonna move a little bit.
Yeah, that went to everyone.
A little bit close to comfort. Actually, they're gonna move just a hair back here. And let's see here. I believe they are going to try and use Ray of Sickness on you.
Fun. Also, note Yoshi, the thing you were trying to whisper didn't go through as a whisper.
Okay, that's fine. So you see like a kind of a flickering green energy at the palm of this grunt's hand, and it just a beam of foggy green energy just right towards you. Let's see here. Double
I
checking
use my
the attack roll
reaction
here.
to frown very unapprovingly.
You use your reaction. Sorry, what?
I just said I use my reaction to frown disapprovingly.
Alright. Right, and I'll go ahead with the spell attack roll here. Flash roll. D20 plus 2. That is a total of 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah. Let's see here. Ray of Frost, that's Ray of Sickness is what I'm looking for.
So that means it's definitely gonna hit. That's what that means.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he's trying to beat my armor class on, or tie it to hit me.
He was trying to beat your armor class, so that was
Okay.
a total of 4 poison damage, and go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Delightful. Okay. Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
It's lagging again. It'll be up in a second. Here it goes.
Right. DC on that. I think it's in the handbook, actually. What's the DC here? That is not the handbook. There we go.
You said Ray of Sickness?
Yeah, Ray of Sickness. That's a total of 16. Alright, you feel the beam hit you right in the chest, like, you feel a little bit of vomit trying to come back up your throat, and you just kind of wince a little bit, and it just kind of trickles back down. Feels a little bit normal again.
Delightful.
Alright. It's going to be doing it for that character's turn. Next up, the one with 4 initiative. Find you. There it is. All right. He's going to move upwards and target Poppy. And he's going to go for... Ray of Sickness on you as well.
Okay.
So,
Do you see where your armor class is next to your initiative, Scarf?
Yeah, armor class, 18.
Okay, so if he rolls an 18 or higher on the attack score, he'll hit you basically.
Yeah.
You have a much better chance of
is
Ah!
18 to hit. See kind of this sickly green energy gathering in his palm. Kind of baseball throws it. Yeet! Boom! Right in the shoulder. It's gonna hit you for 5 poison damage.
So I just lose 5 HP, or
Yeah. And go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw? Bam. Okay.
All right, good. You kind of like Lucinda. You felt this urge to puke, but you just kind of shrug it off. It's gonna do it for that guy's turn. Now the grunt with 14. Where are you at? Oh, 15 rather.
That wasn't very nice.
So if that's 15, was there anybody with 14 besides?
You feel that ale coming back up, Poppy?
All right.
It tastes just as bad as it was the first time.
All right, that means it's Xillian's turn. Here. He saw some nasty stuff happening to both our compatriots. He's gonna go ahead and Bardic Inspiration for Lucinda. I don't know if that's appearing in the chat. Oh, there it is. Boop. And he kind of like strums his lute in a kind of a panicked fashion. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. And you have I believe it's a 1d4 inspiration die for a roll of your choice on the next round.
Okay, cool. So it can be 1d4.
Oh,
I
here
think
we
this
go.
is 1d6 on the description there.
Oh, it is a d6. All right, 1d6. Okay.
Okay.
And that lasts for 10 minutes. And he's gonna back away just a smidgen. He doesn't appear to have any. Hang on, does he have a crossbow on him? He has a short bow here, so he's gonna go ahead and take an attack roll with that if he can here. Unfortunately, after that panicking little serenade, just flip, and it just kind of thumps into the road in front of him. Like, well, that's disappointing. All right, now it's the grunt with the 15, which is this one. He's gonna approach, and he's gonna just take a stick at Vex, or Vox rather. If I can type in my numbers correctly, that's better. 7 versus his armor class of 11. Just kind of, he kind of like very carefully tries to like actually clumsily dodges out of the way, almost does a cartwheel on the way away as the spear just kind of narrowly misses him under his armpit. Next up is after him, actually. I believe that's all the grunts. Oh, nope, this one. All right, this one's going to turn towards Jamie. He's going to run up, and he's also going to try and stick you. That'll be a +1. Yep. That is a 16 to hit. I think.
Oh no.
Ouch. Alright, yeah, that hits. Alright, spear is 1d8, I believe, or is it 1d6? Double check that. I think it's 1d6. That is 4 points of piercing damage. He just kind of runs up hurriedly and just kind of... You try to get out of the way, he just barely nicks your shoulder. That's gonna suck a little while. Alright. That is all the grunts out of the way. Next up is Poppy.
Alright, okay, so... bearings of the situation. Can feel things did not feel so great a moment ago because I got hit with that beam.
You just saw your bard narrowly avoid getting stabbed and skewered, and you saw Jamie take a spear to the shoulder a little bit. And there's also the dude in front of you here that just tried to poison you.
Alright, so... okay, so, yeah, explain. So... You can run me through on this. I want to run up, or walk up, or whatever. Get the hell over to that guy who just got me and hit him with a two-handed hammer.
Alright, so two-handed hammer attack?
Yeah.
On this dude? Okay. Go ahead and make the attack roll.
So, that wasn't very nice, so I shall return you in kind. And say hello to this. Alright, so now I roll what?
You roll... I believe if you go to your
To
character
hit?
sheet here...
Oh, I roll the hammer? No, I don't roll the hammer. I roll...
Yeah, you click on the Warhammer two-handed in
Okay.
parentheses there.
Click on that. There we go.
To the chat.
There we go. So,
Alright, that's a total of 20 to hit. That hits with 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Very nice. You kind of just smack him over the head with it, like bonk. The mask kind of cracks a little bit, and you see some blood on the rough end of your hammer after the blow. And do you have any bonus actions you would like to use if you have anything? for
so
that
what
sort
would be
of
a
thing?
bonus action?
Let's see here. I think Sacred Flame is one.
Sacred Flame? Okay, so I guess I'll go with the Sacred Flame.
Let me see. Oh,
It's a
No.
cantrip. So is a cantrip a bonus action?
It'll actually say in the description if it is or not of the spell, of the cantrip.
Okay.
it's a one action. All right.
Okay, so-
Dying is an action. Action.
So it would call
Sanctuary is a
itself
bonus
a...
action.
Okay, that so it would say it's a bonus. Okay. So
Yeah.
what the hell is Sanctuary?
Okay.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Whoops. Oh, so okay. So is that my only bonus action? Is spare?
Looks like it's the only bonus action,
Sanctuary.
unfortunately.
Okay, so Sanctuary, you ward a creature within range against attack until. Whoop. Okay, so you ward a creature. So spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must make a wisdom roll. Save roll. I would say the creature must choose an attack. The spell doesn't protect the warded creature from all effects such as explosion. Makes an attack. So okay, so I can put this on an ally within 30 feet, and everyone's within 30 feet.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think it kind of makes the enemy like see a little flicker of like your divine connection with your god, and like they rethink for a second if they should hit the target.
Yeah.
Like a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what the wisdom is. Like if they realize that or not.
Yeah.
You can think of it in other ways too, but that's what I usually think of.
Okay.
They just kind of have that thought, am I a bad person?
All right. No, I'll just save that for now. Because I can only do
Alright.
that once, or
I think it's a... Is that a cantrip?
No, this one's a. No, this one is a.
It's a level 1 spell, it looks like. Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
spell.
that would just consume a spell slot if you used it.
Spell slot. So. Okay, so
I
what is
think
that?
you have like 3 of those at level 1.
So I can use 3 spells and that's it for this fight or for the day or.
Until you take a short or long rest, depending on the spell's description that you use.
Okay. So I can cast. Oh, that's what this is. This is level 1s. Okay.
Yeah.
So I
So
can
you
cast.
can cast anything in that realm. They all cost, and level 1 spells all cost one level 1 slot basically,
Yeah.
Okay.
and you'll generally get them back after like an 8-hour rest.
Yeah.
Generally.
Generally.
Ah. Alright. To hold back on it for now.
All right. So that's your turn, I guess. And Jamie, you're up. Go to the east side of the guy who attacked her. All right.
So we're going like flanking?
All right.
Do you do flanking rolls, Yoshi?
Yeah, flanking rolls basically just grant advantage,
Cool.
as far as I read, which I've read quite a bit.
There you go. Okay.
For the purposes of this, you were technically already engaged when this guy attacked you, since Scarf attacked this guy. So, unfortunately, there's no advantage on this roll. Just a standard roll.
Hmm.
Since this guy's already noticed you, unfortunately, you did not get sneak attack. No. Yeah, it's this is for people who haven't noticed you yet or who haven't taken an action yet. So everybody's already taken an action. So yeah. Oof.
Yeah.
That's you try to, yeah. He just kind of bounces it away with his spear in a defensive parry. Ding. You use your bonus action to hide. Wada bing bang.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, ding, ding. That did not work out as planned. Alright, you can try to go ahead and make a stealth check. Which you should be proficient in. I don't know why you wouldn't be otherwise. Alright, go ahead and roll his perception against you. That's a 5, so you just kind of vanish from his sight. Right. Top of the round, Lucinda.
Oh boy.
Was expecting everybody to have better rolls than this.
Let me think actually.
You have a couple of targets here.
Yeah, let me. I wonder if that would work.
What are you thinking?
I want to be. Okay, so I have halfling nimbleness, or I can squeeze into the space of a creature that is.
Yeah, pretty much
slightly
everybody
larger.
here except for Poppy is bigger than you. Yes.
So can I get into? Would you like me to get into Vox's space and then like use burning hands from the bottom corner and try to catch the top two in a 15-foot cone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That seems fine to me. So you scurry underneath his legs a little bit, and you
Yeah.
go ahead and make the burning hands attack. I don't know if that has an attack roll or not.
Yeah,
Don't think it does.
it does. Well, let me read. Actually, I can just pop it into the chat. Um,
Yeah, go ahead and.
that's not what I meant to do, but we can use that as a roll if that comes to that.
All right, that hits both of them. So what's the saving throw on that?
Oh,
Dexterity?
actually, hold on a second. So
Oh wait,
each
that's
notice says each finger in a 15-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw. So
okay.
there's actually no.
All
Yeah,
right.
I just pop up from between Box's legs apparently and just like flames.
All right. What's the save DC on that?
For me, 13.
Okay,
So they
so first one fails. That's an 11. Second one also fails. So they
okay.
both take full brunt of the damage.
And the 14 actually, if you hover over it, that's the rolling the 3d6 for damage.
Yeah, they.
So
One of them rolled a 11, the other rolled a 13. So
well, I think doesn't that count for saving?
if they save, I believe they only take half damage. So
Half, yeah.
yeah. So that's 14 points of fire damage. You scurry underneath. You. Furious flame. Yeah. And you kind of like fighting the urge to cackle as you do it. These two grunts take the brunt of your fiery sneak attack. Whoosh. And trying
I
to
feel
find.
more useful now.
Right, they are both looking extremely rough.
Alrighty. That was
Actually.
a move and my action. So
Well, one of them's looking extremely rough. This one falls to the ground and is now a burning corpse.
my favorite kind of corpse. Also, I'm going
All
to
right.
call for my Dark One's blessing.
All right. Dark One's
I
blessing. Start at first
get-
level when you reduce a hostile creature to 0 hit points. You gain a temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier plus your warlock level. Okay, yeah, go
So
ahead.
I get
Cool.
3 + 1, so I get 4 temporary hit points.
All right, cool. And, as you cast these burning hands and you catch both of them on fire, obviously, you hear the death cry of the chieftain actually that you got, and some of his life force kind of floats in a weird red little bubble, and it trails back to your hand, and you feel a nice little warm shield around yourself.
That's what happens when you don't play nice. This one's mine now.
All right.
And
Nice.
unless you're going to make me move out of Vox's square, I'm just going to be hiding
I'll
between
say
the flames.
for your nimbleness, you're fine where you're at, unless you want to move out.
No, I'm okay here.
All right. Right. So that was the chieftain. Out of the order. There we go. All right. Next up, let's see. Grunt A. Grunt A. There he is. No, wait, there he's not. Take you back to the. Whoops. Let me go to the info overlay real quick. Ah, you were the one. Okay, well, I gotta change those around then. So it was this token that moves next. Okay, this guy moves next. Gonna turn and face you, Poppy. And he is going to. Let me find it. Prism Ball program. Project image. Okay, I need to find this spell. Where the hell is it? Trace Phantasmal Force. Ally, Finder Binding. Point Shift, Point Rogue, Power Word Heal, Polymorph. Should be on this page. Power Word's done, Prayer Healing. Where the hell is Poison Spray? I'm blind every time I'm trying to find this spell. Here it is. Good gravy. Alright, so you see this green gaseous cloud just out towards your face.
Oh no. Oh
And,
no.
you just need to make a Constitution saving throw.
No, 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 no. Let's see. Constitution. Here we go. Did it roll? Is it not? Did it?
It's been lagging.
Okay. I hit it, but I'll hit it again. I'll hit the
There we
button
go.
again.
Yeah, let's take the first one, I guess. Whatever shows up. Hey Yoshi.
There we go. Yeah, the first one.
All right, so 14. The DC on that was 12. All right. So you succeed, and you only take 3 points of poison damage,
It's like,
I believe.
ugh.
Double check that.
On poison spray?
Oh, okay. Never mind. You don't take any damage.
Ah,
Take,
oh,
take
yeah,
that back. Take that back. You cover your mouth just in time as the spray just kind of glides across your face.
So she's like, boop. All right.
All right. What was that? Chimera?
Oh, I was just gonna ask. I was trying to figure out how to send like the information, like the full spell info to the thing if it's like an attack spell, but it's okay. I was trying to
Okay.
help you find poison spray.
Okay.
No worries though.
All right. That does it for that guy's turn. Next up would be the next in line with the lowest NE, which would be this guy actually. He has 2 targets he can try and attack now. So he's going to swing at the bard. I think this one was a +2. There we go. Yep. That's a 10 to try and hit him. It just ducks out of the way. Unlucky. Right. Next up would be Vexillion himself. Vexillion. Go ahead, change to him. There we go. Or Voxillion. He's gonna go ahead and I think he has something here. All right. He's gonna go ahead and try and cast Thunder Wave. Yes. Gee.
Oops. He's figuring something out.
Alright, it says it's a con save on himself in a 15-foot cube. So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's gonna try and hit everything in this radius, so they all make con saves of a DC 13. One of them succeeds. The other rolled a natural 20. One gets nicked pretty hard. Looking at the details of Thunderwave real fast to make sure they don't take like half damage.
Successful save takes half damage and isn't pushed away.
Okay.
But if anyone failed, they take the full 2d8 and then are pushed 10 feet away from.
All right.
The
So the one that failed, we'll say it was this one, right here. So he takes the full 14 and he's shoved 5 feet back. Whoop. This guy succeeds pretty sturdily. He only takes 7 points. And this guy collapses dead. Because he was actually at 1 HP, so it didn't matter if he lived or died. Alright. That's, who's left here? We have 4 and 16 on these two. Okay. Just you eliminated from the list. There we go. Okay, that does it for Vexillion's turn. Poppy, you're up next.
Okay. All right.
You just heard a loud thunderclap, The guy behind you was just kind of dragged away in the wind and took a little bit of damage. The guy in front of you, he took a little bit of it, but he seems pretty sturdy. His max cracks a little bit more.
Okay, well then. Okay. I'm gonna try this out. So, okay, getting real tired of you. So try this. Okay, so can I just Sacred Flame him point blank?
You can, but it will be a disadvantage.
Alright, let's see what else I got here. Whoops, 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 whoops. Don't cast that, don't cast that. So Sacred Flame's just like you just. So apparently my spells are just nuke them from the sky.
Pretty much.
Alright, so they're in my face, so that's what the hammer's for. Alright. Okay. Alright, so he's in my face. So I'm gonna hit him with the two-hander again then.
All right, two-handed attack roll.
It's like, see if I can crack you completely. Okay, so bam! Woo!
You see a 9. Ooh, that hits all right. So 7 points of bludgeoning damage, plus the previous 7 that he took. And you dealt other points of damage to him as well, I believe. So
Yeah.
you just go ahead and overheaded wham! That guy collapses to the ground at your feet, completely dead.
It's like, you're worse than the ale. You know that? You were worse than the ale.
All right, that's your turn. Jamie, you're up. And I'll go ahead and bring you back from the GM layer, token layer. Whoop. All right, you have advantage on this attack roll since he does not seen you yet when you did your hide. Ooh, all right.
Hello.
Out from the shadows. Sing! That is double damage. So you did like a total of 5 and 3 is 8. That's total of 16. The guy you stabbed is dead.
All right.
Very well done by everybody.
So they're all dead.
They're all dead now. And if you want, you can like loot the corpses, see what you can find. Jamie's pissed.
Yeah. Well, everyone else is checking things up. How's everyone doing? They've been feeling all right?
How's everybody feeling on HP after that?
I'm a little nauseous, but getting that guy reinvigorated my spirits. I'm actually gonna go
Jamie
over to
took
the
a
wall.
hit, it sounds like.
I'm sorry?
No,
Jamie
Jamie's
took a
looking
hit.
rough. Okay. Yeah, I'm not feeling too great myself. Okay, so let's see here. So, is Cure Wounds my only heal? Let's see here.
Um,
So I have Sanctuary. What's Sanctuary? Oh wait, I already saw what Sanctuary. That's my bonus move, right? Okay, so I have. Yeah, I think my only heal is Cure Wounds.
I think so. Let's see here. Poppy. Cure Wounds, Guiding Bolt, Sanctuary, Detect Evil and Good. Yeah, that's pretty much your only healing spell. I think you have a healing potion, if I'm not mistaken, but...
Alright. I guess everyone
Yeah.
check their potions really quick. Let's see here.
you guys have
Inventory.
7 HP. Yeah, how much did you take? Oh, you got hit for 4. Okay.
I got hit for 4 too.
Yeah.
See, I got rations, water skin. What would a healing potion be called? Just healing potion?
If you have a potion, you're a bit better off than I am. I don't have one myself.
Yeah, I don't think I have one.
It'd just be in your items list, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't
Is
think
the
I have
guy-
a healing potion.
Is the guy that died to the fire still burning?
Um, the flames peter out after about a minute.
I'll still walk over to him. It's gonna burn more than that where you're going.
Woo. Alright, I guess I'll check the guy at my feet.
You hear like uh, a laughter kind of inside your head, and he's giving you words of praise.
Aww.
Let's see. Did I bring any notes for that? The end screen. Battle. Looking over these corpses, you actually find a couple of things. You find a vial of poison, a pair of garnets, like the gems, and a silver dagger.
Yeah. Let me see something.
And Lucinda, actually, on this burning corpse, you see a scarab necklace on the chieftain that you burned
Oh,
that seems to be still intact.
nifty. I suppose I will scoop that up then.
Yeah,
Is it
do you want to
can I
pocket
make an
that? Or?
investigation? I was gonna make. Can I make an investigation roll to see if there's anything else remarkable about it, as far as like any designs or insignias or
Make a religion check.
religion check? Cool. Not the better roll, but yeah, 13's not bad.
13? Nothing too peculiar strikes you for it, but your patron seems to know that it belongs to a demonic cult of some sort.
Ah, we don't like those. I'll just say that out loud, actually, with no context.
Ah, is that so? Let me take a look here. Sorry, I also have to roll religion?
Among the other masks, you actually find the one that Jamie stabbed. Their mask is still intact. You can roll a religion check on that one if you want to check that one out.
Alright. Bam. And it is. There we go. Alright.
Same door.
Luckiest number. Luckiest number right there. It's like, oh, I see.
Yeah, you take the mask off and you see like the pale, lifeless, surprised, dead face of the victim of Jamie, and you kind of go over. Nice.
So apparently she
You,
stabbed their corpse.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So
You go over
Pretty sure he's dead.
this mask. You see a nice little scarab imprint on the back of the forehead of this mask. That seems to make just a very faint imprint on this grunt that you downed. It seems like this guy was probably fresh blood.
Oh.
I am going to go ahead and I was gonna say I suppose I don't feel anything off about it by looking over the scarab necklace, so I'll go ahead and put it on and tuck it down my garment.
As you go to put it on, you feel it just kind of slip off, and your patron just kind of goes, "No."
I kind of sulk a little depressed. Can I at least keep it?
Pocket it.
I'll just kind of nod to myself and slip it into one of my pouches.
All right.
Guess
Okay,
I'll hold on to the mask.
So with that, would you guys like to take a short rest? Do you want to keep investigating?
So if we rest, do we heal at all or no?
If it's a short rest, I think you use one of your hit dice to heal,
Yeah, we
and
should
you can
only
recover
have
spell
one.
slots, like 1 or 2, I think.
I personally don't have anything to do during a short rest other than just exist. I'll be taking a bio break. Be back 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. So we rest. We hit this hit dice right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Try this out. Okay.
Nice. So you recover fully,
Yay.
and Jamie gets some points back as well. You didn't use a cure wounds, I would hope,
Nope.
because if you're resting, it would have been a waste. So
Yeah. That's why I'm
All
like,
All right.
All right.
And we'll wait for Chimera to come back, and we can keep going.
Yeah, we still got about 50 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, the more
what's
we
going
do
on
this,
in Twitch chat? Anything range tried?
nothing done. We got a sub, so that's always cool. Yay for
Oh,
subs.
nice.
Anyone else? They're watching. You got a couple
Yeah,
people in the
they're-
chat. They're just watching.
Yeah.
Lurkers be lurking.
Lurkers be lurkers.
What's the word here? So the more we do, the more familiar we get with it, the better we'll do at this. Do wheel daggers can I use a bonus action for another hit? That's a good question.
I'll allow it, sure. I'm a very lenient DM.
Oh, so these are my proficiencies. Okay, so I know common, dwarvish, giant, and celestial. I know giant. All right. Well, so that's
Yeah, I just
so
picked
I
those
know,
languages. at random.
okay, so I know everyone's languages because everyone's giant to me.
Hmm.
Battle axe, hand
I
axe, heavy armor,
actually,
shields, simple weapons.
Okay, I am back.
Okay. Backpack, vestments. What the hell's a sensor? This does not tell
Alright.
me what a sensor is. Okay.
You guys take a pretty good, 20-30 minute rest here. Kind of rest and recuperate, kind of stretch after a pretty grueling battle.
So then Lucinda has to roll for a heal too, right?
If Lucinda would like to.
I think I'm going to. Mm, it's a tough call. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use it. Yeah. Oh well. At least I didn't overheal, so
You get a couple of heal points, so that's
Yeah.
something.
I'll have to use my Dark One's blessing to keep topped up.
All right. So after your break, do you guys continue down the path? Same march order, I assume. Doesn't really matter.
Okay.
All right. You get to the shrine, and there's these couple of grunts that saw the fight in the distance. They kind of they stare wide-eyed at you for a second, and they just kind of tap their sticks into the ground and disappear in a puff of smoke.
So they did that as I was waving hi.
Yeah.
I was like,
And
hey, all right.
the shrine has a little panel in the ground that opens up right here.
Okay.
So it's in the ground.
Yeah.
So,
And
like-
there's a stairwell that leads into what seems to be a torchlit chamber down below.
So it's a downward shrine. Like,
This is
it's a
right in front of the main
downstairs?
staircase up towards the regular part of the shrine.
Okay, let's see here. Let me see how my detect evil works. Let's see. See, popping spells. Okay. It's like after what just happened. How does my thing work? So, wait. So I'm gonna look at this one. So, can I just cast detect evil on the area down there?
Sure.
Yeah, so I cast detect evil, so then I just gotta
All right.
So,
What's the range on that spell?
30 feet?
30 feet. Okay.
So I'm not so sure after what just happened, so give me a moment to
Yeah. So you're
Feel
standing by
out.
the staircase here.
yeah, and then I click on it to roll it right? Let's see here. There we go.
All
Detect
right.
evil.
Yeah.
Oh no, that just gives me the information.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
All
it
right. So
takes.
you kind of clutch your holy symbol and you say a soft, somber little prayer.
It's like humana 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 humana
Feel
humana.
kind of like this gentle enlightenment around you. You're getting a faint sense of something downstairs these in this chamber, and it's irradiating a little bit of evil. And you're also detecting a little bit of evil behind you on Lucinda.
All right, so I looked behind me to Lucinda first, like,
You see me just kind of like looking around for those two that disappeared, and I'll just have like energy crackling in my hands, trying to like wait for someone to pop back.
and so like, someone keep an eye on our backs just in case. And then,
Oh, good idea. And I'll turn around.
and just I guess weapons at the ready just in case. And so we can just
Right.
creep into there then. Like,
Do you head down the stairwell?
I guess everyone feel like going down.
I don't see a problem with going into a dark, potentially dangerous chamber. What of you, gentle ladies?
All right, do we have any source of light? Let's see here.
There's the sources of light in the chamber down below,
okay.
and I know it's getting pretty close to nightfall. It's twilight at the moment.
Well, we're going into a place anyway, so we're not going to see anything unless there's torches down there, right? Like, do we get a sense that there's enough visibility we're going into?
Yeah, there's plenty of visibility down there.
Oh, okay. So then I'd say we creep in slowly into there, weapons at the ready.
All right.
Dun, dun,
Alright.
dun.
Okay. So we're in here.
Right. You guys walk into this rather spacious room. And you hear a little bit of a gentle trickling. You're not sure where it's coming from.
Okay, so the statue of man and the weeping woman is also a statue?
Yes.
Alright.
There's a statue right there in the, not exactly the center of the room, but there's a statue of a man. His arm is outstretched towards the ceiling as if he's holding something.
Okay. Use
Over
my...
here,
Oop.
if you turn around, you see a shelf with a few booklets on it. There's a small leather-bound black book, a large green hardcover book, and a medium-sized purple hardcover book.
Okay.
Hey, Scarf.
Yep.
I was gonna say, don't forget that you still should have your detect evil and good spell up.
Okay.
For a little bit
And,
longer.
as that spell is being channeled still, you're detecting the evil somewhere beyond this area. And there
which area?
just is this area over here.
Oh, okay. So we're not...
And along here is
there.
just a flat wall with some pipes off to the side.
Okay, so first
Yeah.
thing...
All these pipes are open-ended, by the way.
Okay, and so, just... I'm gonna the signal to everyone, just like, it's... What I'm sensing is in that direction. So
Yeah.
keep an eye out there.
Okay.
And then, gonna use... What's it called? Stone cunning to study the statue.
Okay. Give me a
History check, right?
Yeah, history check with advantage.
Okay, so with advantage. Boop. Okay, and where is it? History H. There it is. Did it roll? There we go. So 15.
Right, 15. You detect that these statues were molded and man-made by a group that's supposed to be considered long gone by this point. They call themselves the Scarab Legion. And they used to operate as a sort of rebellious cult back in ancient times of various deserts in this land.
And I recount that to everyone. Like, so the statue's pretty old, and looks like it's the cult of these guys we just dealt with. So they're still around.
Mm.
Okay. So I would have to walk over to check out the Weeping Woman as well, right?
If you want to. No need to roll on this one. It's made of pretty much the same material.
Oh, okay.
And as you wander over here, you notice a bench, or not a bench, a table over here. It's got a little red tray on it. Looks about the size of one of the books on the shelf. And there's a pair of drawers on it that are partially opened.
Does my detect evil reach that far? Or as I'm going towards
5,
it,
10,
I can...
15, 20, 30. Yeah, it just barely touches it. You don't detect anything coming from there.
Okay. So I've been doing some things. Is anyone else... What is everyone else doing while I'm studying the statues?
Yoshi, you said there were books on the shelf, kind of to the side, didn't you?
Yes.
Um, I'll go over and look at them a little bit closer. Do
Okay.
they have anything on the cover?
There doesn't appear to be anything on the cover. You can take one of them off the shelf and take a closer look if you want.
Sure. Well, let's take the one off the left first.
All right, I need you to make a save it throw. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
That's
Jamie's also
fine.
looking at the books, so they're both looking at the books.
Let's say I went for it. I'll take it.
So then I walked past them, so I was
All
detecting
right,
evil on
Ninjax
them
wants
as
to
I
look
was
at the
going.
books as well. All right. Vox is gonna chill over here, and he's gonna just kind of lighten the mood with a little bit of atmospheric music to do that, and he's gonna use bardic inspiration once again, and he's gonna give Jamie a d6 to use on any roll she sees for like the next 10 minutes.
Do I? Oh, it's just for 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So I was wondering, do I still have mine for the moment? Just in
The
case,
break
or-
was about 30 to
Oh,
40 minutes, so I think
gotcha.
the inspiration wore off.
I almost forgot about the break. That's fine.
Yeah. All right, so you wanted to examine one of these books more closely. Which one did you want to take a look at?
Myself, I'll take a look at the one on the left.
One on the left? All right, that's the small black leather-bound one.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you pick it up off the shelf, and you kind of feel it a little bit. It's not very weighty. It's pretty light.
I'll go ahead and thumb through it.
Thumb through it. Most of the pages are blank, from what you can tell. But as you thumb through it, you see this light little comic of sorts, like a flip book. And at the end, it says, let's see here, where is my DM screen? So I remember how this puzzle works. Diary-sized booker. This is at the end it says, Book of Desire.
Okay. If I kind of flip through the corner, does it make any sort of little animation, or is it just end basically?
Yeah, you see this gentle little stick figure animation of a woman in a nice little dress, and she seems to be just skipping through a meadow with a gentleman.
Okay. Ninjax, did you want to take a look at a book too?
All right, you take a look at the medium-sized one. As you thumb through this as well, I assume. You thumb through this as well. You see a similar stick figure comic. This is of what appears to be a succubus taking a man from someone's bed, and then a woman wakes up kind of befuddled and confused. And at the end of the comic, it reads, "The Lover Thief."
Oh no. Okay.
So like,
So
like-
I'll kind of.
what was it? Just for Jamie's like, Save that for me to look at later. Just shouting over there.
I'm gonna peek over Jamie's shoulder to kind of see this too.
All right, you see pretty much the same little flipbook cartoon,
Right.
stick figures.
Well, there certainly aren't any tomes of ancient knowledge, that's for sure. I'm gonna set the one I have back
Okay.
and try the one in the middle. We haven't looked at yet.
All right, the largest one. It's a little heavy. You thumb through it, I assume.
Yes.
All right, it's a little harder to get through these pages with your tiny hands, but
This is a book the
it's
size of me.
yeah. It seems to be a stick figure cartoon of a guy between two female figures, and he's having trouble deciding which one to go for, and he eventually goes for the one on his right. And at the end it says the Book of Temptation.
Okay. I mean, seems like a common enough tale. They don't have very good imaginations down here, do they?
Ninjax is throwing the book at Poppy.
Yeah, so do I have to roll to catch it, or I just got it?
You catch it.
Alright, so I'm just gonna add that to my inventory. I'm gonna call it nighttime reading.
Nighttime reading.
Nighttime reading, and I put it next to my prayer book. Oops. How much does this book weigh?
All right. So Jamie, you thumb through and you see the same comic that I described over to Lucinda.
Just 0. There we go. Well, we got the second one a minute ago. Well, we got the second one earlier.
So, the direction.
So I'll just hold on to this book.
What was
Say
it?
the direction that Poppy was gesturing towards to mention the evil he was sensing. Was there actually anything that looks like a door over there?
It is just a plain wall.
Wall,
Give me an actually. Are you heading over there?
Sure. I'll go ahead and head that
Alright.
way. I'll kind of look around the room, see the statues and the
Give
pipes,
me
and head over to where you
investigation
gestured.
check.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Gotta bring it back up.
Hey, how much
Ah.
time do I have left on my spell?
I'll say as you've been studying the room and stuff, it's been about 5 minutes.
Okay, so I still have a little bit of time left on it. Okay.
Yeah, and you're still getting the faint evil from beyond that wall.
Okay.
14?
I'll go up
Okay.
and kind of.
Whoops, I clicked that on accident.
Alright, so 14 on your investigation?
Yeah.
You can't see anything immediate, although you do notice that one of the panels for the flooring here, it looks like it might open up.
In the flooring.
Like it might slide open.
Okay. Can I give a little bit of a tug with it at it?
Go ahead and strength check.
I don't know if there's enough. Pure strength. Oh.
Woo!
Jeez, total is 20. You really just your patron's like cheering you on, like go go go. You
It's
get
that
it to
tiny
budge
leverage I
just
have.
a smidge, but then it right back up.
I'm sorry, I missed that last part, I think.
Yeah, what?
It slams right back up as you try to pry it open. You almost got it, but it just thump right back up.
Okay.
And yeah, you saw like a spring mechanism of some sort
Okay.
that seems to be connected to probably something in the room, if you had to guess.
So it suddenly like felt like something else was tugging it back in. Okay.
And while that was happening, I'll have Jamie and Poppy go ahead and make perception checks.
Okay. Keep it the wrong one. Perception. There it is. I am very perceptive.
You guys both noticed the statue of the man, whose hand was like almost touching the ceiling, trying to hold something. You notice as Lucinda's prying at this panel in the floor, the arm is like jerked down a good ways. And then when it slams back up, the arm just almost smacks into the ceiling.
It's like, oh, that's huh.
Well, what are you hawing about over there? Are you gonna give me a hand or?
Well, I think you gave him a hand. Try that again.
Uh,
All right, roll another strength check.
and I take a deep breath. Like this is hard for little old me, you know.
Oh, okay.
I go for it.
You pull it out just a tad. Scarf, you see the hand descend just a little bit, and then it snaps back as does the hand.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Come over here. I'll go do what you just did, so you can see it.
All right, I will go swap places.
All right.
All right.
So now I'm gonna try.
So Poppy needs to make a strength check.
All right. So now I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Okay,
You kind of
so-
saw where Lucinda was prying the floor open, or at least trying to.
Strength.
So you kind of like try and wedge your fingers in there a little bit. You might have to take your glove off to get your fingernails to just kind of crease it a little bit. And
Okay. I think I clicked it. I'll try clicking again. See what happens. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. So it was an 11.
save. That's fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
save. Oops. So where's strength at?
That's fine. It's fine. I'll go with the 11 roll.
Okay.
You pull and you pull, just kind of like how Lucinda did. The arm comes down a little bit and then it snaps back.
So,
Oh.
any ideas?
I just kind of like stand there and try to reach my arms up with with little effect to grab the arm.
Yeah,
Kinda
if you
jumping
want
a
to
little
jump
bit on
and
my
try and
toes.
like pull it down, you could try it. Or
Sure.
yeah, give me
Athletics.
a acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. Sure.
No.
Your little halfling feet just kind of won't propel you high enough to grab the elbow.
Oh, valiant leader. Vox.
Yes. Oh,
You
that's-
have like an inch or so on me. Can you reach the arm here?
hard to say. This thing is pretty tall. Because it's standing about 8 feet tall.
Okay.
But I can certainly try and hop up on my shoulders. We'll give it a go.
I kind of just give you a look, or give Vox a look. It's like I'm not sure.
It's all right. You can trust me. I won't drop you.
Fine. How do I?
You
I
kind of just.
I don't take. I don't often climb tall folk, you know.
It's fine. And it kind of like gives you
Roll.
a little bit of a boost onto his shoulders. And I'm gonna have him make a strength save. Hang on, where's my goofy music? Where's that hamster march? Here it is. Turn it up a little bit. Strength. Disadvantage. Strength. for being a
Ah!
disadvantage. You rolled pretty well. So he just kind of manages to push you up. You're thinking that maybe if you jump, you could latch onto the elbow of this thing.
Okay, so another acrobatics.
Yeah.
Okay. Woohoo.
Ah!
You leap and just cling onto the elbow of this thing and you hear a click, and the panel slides about halfway open across the floor, and that trickling you hear turns into rushing, and some of these pipes start to spring some water into the room.
It's like, oh! Didn't feel like sobering up just yet.
I wiggle around trying to see the source of the sound. Like, what's that all of a sudden? I don't like the sound of it.
Right. Let me match the color here. As you reel around, you notice this pipe,
Huh.
this pipe, and this pipe all start to trickle water in at a pretty quick rate.
So I'm backing the hell away from where I was. Back to the
All
center.
right.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
I'm still clinging to the statue's arm.
Yeah. Vox is gonna help you down. And
No,
uncook it.
actually, seeing the water, I'm gonna make a strength check and try to climb up and kind of hold on to it like a tree branch.
Okay. You try and like swing your way up, and you
Yep.
bring it down even more. You're now sitting on the arm.
I
And,
like it right up here, thank you very much.
And as you do that, you hear more rushing.
So stone.
These two pipes start to trickle water in.
Like, maybe we should try putting the arm back up.
Well, do I have to be down there then?
Yes.
Actually, let me try. Is there room for me to maybe clamber around like the shoulders instead? Get off the arm?
You can do that, yeah.
Okay. I'll go ahead and do that, and if I need to roll something, let me know.
All right. So you climb off of the arm onto the shoulders of this guy.
Mhm.
The arm snaps back into place. Panel back over the floorboards, and these water pipes just stop trickling, and you hear the dripping again.
Ah.
Okay. I sigh maybe a bit too dramatically.
And there is currently, we'll say, about 6 inches of water in the room now.
Whew. All right. Okay. So relieved. I go. Lean on the weeping woman statue.
You lean on it, and it feels a little slippery.
Huh.
Mainly just the hair, though, not anything else.
So then, would it be perception or investigation if I wanted to study the statue better, or did I do enough with stone cunning?
Go ahead and make investigation.
All right. Look at this more closely. It's like, I wonder. And then investigation. Here we go. Investigating. Yes. She's not wrong. Investigation 14.
14?
Yep.
You can kind of see a nice small little opening in parts of the hair that lead to the eyes, and you see gem-sized slots where the eyes should be, like little indentations. You could probably stick a gem in there if you were careful enough with your fingers.
Okay. It's like, huh, alright, I have a guess. Who has the who has the garnets?
That would be Jamie.
Can I see those? Alright, so just have her walk her over here and give them to me.
Yep.
Okay.
She gives you.
So I'm holding them. Alright. Now, think about it. Think about it. I'm like, you know, in case these aren't it. It's like, You know, maybe we should check. In case this floods the room and drowns us all, maybe we should check that table over there first. Can you check that, Jamie?
Do you want to go check the table out?
So I'm suggesting to Jamie to check it out. Okay, there we go.
Jamie goes to check out the table. Right, so on this table, I'll describe it again just in case you missed it. So on the face of the table, there's just this pretty small book-sized carrying tray. It's red, blood red, I should mention. And there's a pair of drawers on it. They're both sticking out slightly. They don't look locked or trapped or anything of the sort. All right. Where's my DM screen? Here we are. Let's see. Table. Right, in the one drawer on the left, you find a small orb. It's about the size of a baseball. It's transparent, and it's made of some kind of glass material. And in the right-hand drawer, you find 2 rubies.
Okay. So there's more stones now. Oof, more jewels. Got some more gems and some weird ball. It's like, alright, what was on the thing on top of the table again?
It was a blood red small little book tray of some sort.
A book tray. Well, this place is weird. Maybe we should put a book on that tray. Any thoughts? Anyone? Everyone?
Does anyone agree to this?
Well, wait, the ones we just got. Well, if it kind of follows the story, doesn't it? Should we start with the beginning?
Okay, so we just start. Okay, so we
Alright.
had 3 books.
Which book would you like to put on the tray? I'll assume you're all gathered over there, save for these 2 who are...
Let's say I'm
kinda-
still sitting on my
Yeah.
perch.
Still
Yeah.
sitting on the thing.
There's only about 6 inches of water in here, so maybe just up to your ankles for you, Lucinda.
I'm fine where I'm at. Thank you very much.
Okay, so I'm holding 2 garnets right now, right? Let's see. Here's add them. There we go. Got 2 garnets. Garnet. There we go. Alright, so we have all the... I have at least 1 book on me. Jamie has 1. Where's the other book at?
I thought Jamie actually tossed
Is
you
Jamie
all
holding
3.
them all? I have all 3 books?
Because I gave Jamie the last one. I believe
Okay.
she tossed it that way.
Okay.
It's like, okay, I got an
Yeah,
idea. I've got an idea.
Jamie's holding the heavier one. Poppy is in possession of the other 2.
Okay, got an idea. Give me the book, Jamie.
The heavy one?
Yes.
Oh boy.
All right. Okay, here we go. And I just put all three on top of the table.
All on the tray or just on the table?
Oh, on the tray. I put all three on the tray.
All right. What kind of ascending order do you want to put them in?
Ooh. Let's see here.
Like smallest to largest, largest to smallest.
Smallest to largest.
All right. So you set the small one in the tray. It seems to be a perfect fit, and then you just kind of slump the other two on top of each other. On top of it, the tray seems to sink into the table a little bit, and you hear a click.
So
and,
did it take all three books or just the smallest book?
Just the smallest one from what you're seeing.
Okay, which one was the porn book? Is that the smallest one? Or the...
was? I think it was the smallest one.
It's like, no! No!
And panel over here by the statue of the man slides open.
All right.
And a little pedestal pops up out of there. It seems to be made of brass.
So yeah. So of course we all turn to look at that. Well, I'm turning to look at it. Say, huh.
And it looks kind of like a music stand almost.
So we're saying Vox notices that it looks like a music stand? Or
To
just-
everybody who has common
okay.
knowledge of what those look like, it looks pretty
Okay.
much like that.
It's like, Mr. Muscles, you want to check that out?
Mr. Muscles? Me? Sure, I'll give it a gander, I suppose. Kind of heads over and looks it over. Well, it's certainly no music stand I've ever encountered, that's for sure. Go ahead and make an investigation with him. Where is his character sheet? Here it is. Who is not one?
Woo! So he's not so great at knowing things. Okay.
It appears to be a pretty lovely stand of sorts. Also, I forgot to take disadvantage off. There we go.
Well, regardless, does one of those books fit that one better? I mean, it looks like you could set a book on it, yes?
Yes, it does appear as though you could probably put a book on it, yes.
Oh, you make a good point. So I grab 2 books. And I'll walk on over there. So ding, and then I go ding, or ding. Yeah, okay. Then I guess eyeball it to see which one looks like it fits.
Okay. You're thinking either one of these books could probably fit on there pretty well.
Okay, I'll put the heavier one on there.
You put the heavier one onto the stand.
Yeah.
You hear a little bit of a sizzling sound
It's like,
coming from the pipes.
I take that book right the hell off.
As you do that, a little more water trickles out of this pipe
Alright.
and fills the room another inch.
Okay, alright. I tried the other book.
The sizzling returns to dripping.
Okay, pull
You
that.
set the medium book on there.
Yeah.
I believe, and the stand sinks a little bit into its pedestal. Another click, and the statue of the man, his hand, comes down right about eye level with Jamie and Vox.
Huh.
And the panel over here slides open a few inches.
Ugh, thank the master. No, don't put that book back on there, please. No more water.
So, that looks like it's big enough for a book.
Yes, it does look like he's trying to hold something.
I can't hold on to this for now. I sense evil from there. And
You sense evil.
and I'm going towards it. This seems like a mistake.
All right. Since your sense evil just wore out,
Oh no!
make one more perception check.
All right. Perception check. Where's my thing at? There it is. So perception.
And I'll have Lucinda make one as well.
Very perceptive.
You both hear what sounds like a distant scream.
Huh.
Does it seem more feminine or masculine? In
It
particular?
sounds pretty masculine. It came in the direction of this wall.
Well, I mean, come on then. Let's. Are you? Hurry up and do something down there.
Okay. So I'm debating putting that book in there. We already saw something happen, so probably not that. I'm just gonna hold on to the book for a minute. It's like, okay, Jamie, they have rubies, right?
Yeah, Jamie has rubies.
You want to try the garnets or the rubies?
Actually, can I make a check by chance, Yoshi?
What are you
So
checking?
we have garnets and we have rubies, right?
Yes.
Can I make it any sort of check to maybe like lore-wise is one more connected to like love or romance and one more I don't know if like burning passion or anything like
Go ahead
that.
and make a history check.
History.
As far as you know, the color red, it's usually about passions like that. But you're not sure if a ruby or a garnet is really the shade of red that
Right.
we're looking for. It could go either or.
Hmm.
So let me go over to the statue again
Okay.
with Jamie. Is there any? Let's see, because I have stone cutting, but I don't know if that works. To study it, to see if there's any traces of gems that have been in those eyes before. Would history do that or investigation?
Yeah, go ahead and do another investigation check.
All right. Investigation. There we go.
18, wow.
All right.
Glancing inside, you can see a faint garnet-colored sparkle in one of the eye sockets.
All right. Be prepared to get the hell out of here.
As long as there's no more water.
It might be water.
The water slowly starts trickling into the opening that the panel over here on the floor created.
Okay, so it's starting to fill there. So
It's like it's starting to drain in there.
Okay, that's good.
And I'm gonna go ahead and switch to freehand for a second.
So I pop in. So I'm gonna two-hand this. I'm putting the book in my bag. I'm gonna two-hand this. I'm gonna pop both garnets right into the eyes.
All right. Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay, what's a slide? Okay, let's see here. Sleight of hand. I should have had Jamie do it. Okay, here we go. Woo!
Ooh.
All right, so
All right. Natural 20. You just kind of find a nice little, thanks to your stone cutting actually, you know that this stuff, it's got a couple of parts in it that are kind of like clay almost. You can mold it yourself a little bit, just enough to slip your fingers through. And you stick the garnets right into the eye sockets where they need to go, and you hear another click, and the arm of the statue lowers a little bit more, and the trickling and the dripping that you hear stops.
Whew. All right. Okay. And then I just nonchalantly walk over and put the book in without thinking.
Oh, over here?
Yeah.
Over here,
where
right?
are the where are the books? They're there. Yeah, the book there. Okay, over there. So put over.
All right, so you put it in the man's hand.
Yeah.
His arm goes down just a little bit more, right about his waist. You hear one final click, and this panel over here is completely open, revealing a staircase just another level or so down.
And I definitely sensed evil in that direction. So like, all right.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Hold on just 1 second. And since you're already over here by the statue of the man, I'm going to use you as a step stool and climb down the dwarf.
All right, make a performance check for the hell of it.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Performance? Okay.
Yeah, inspiration's gone.
Oh, okay. Hello,
right.
performance.
You gracefully skip and slide down the arm of the man, using Poppy as the footstool, just kind of bounce off of his head and do like a nice double flip in the air and land with elegance.
I'll just kind of dust my hands off and dust my clearly still very dirty clothes off to little effect.
You feel your patron clapping for you.
I'll do a little random little curtsy and well, are we ready to get out of here then?
We're going deeper, I think.
I mean, anywhere's better than here. As long as the water stopped. Still visibly agitated.
See, where's my reveal areas? Here we go. All right, I get to reveal another portion of the room.
Oh.
And you guys are gonna enjoy the thing I made in Windows Paint. There we go. All right, what's the marching order here?
All right. So like,
Well, I'll probably at least stay behind Poppy.
Okay. So Poppy's in the front. There we go. Jamie in back with Box in the lead as well. All right, so you guys wander into here. You see a little drain on the floor. Off to the side where all the water from the previous room is now trickling into. And you can hear a distant river in the kind of flowing. So you assume that's probably where the water came from. And as you approach the end of this hallway, you see a blood-red door with 4 panels on the side there. You see the top left one here. It seems to be a star map of some sort. You see the little crystal orb thing and some elvish runes. You see over here a little bit of a compass with some more runes strewn about in a circle. Down here you see a pentagram of some sort that seems to be asking for an offering. And over here you see a mask that seems to have 2 empty eye sockets.
Ah. All right. Okay. Okay. Can she read the runes? Oh, hey.
Jamie knows Elvish. Can she read the runes? Yeah, go ahead and roll religion check. Okay. Looking closely at the first panel with the stars, You see the phrase "Take me home," and looking at the second panel, these runes don't seem to be in Elvish. They seem to be in some other language.
All right. Okay, we'll stop there. It is
The
now
recording?
8 o'clock. Yeah, so we'll stop there. And so this is where we are. Just gotta make a note. This is where we are. All right, so we'll try to pick up here next week, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Sure. I should be able to go at least one more week.
Okay.
All right. Ninjax, are you able to do that?
This is our chance to learn the game and get better at it. Ninjax is typing. Good for that.
Okay.
Okay.
Same time, same place, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Same time, same place.
Cool.
So there we go.
All right.
So some bumps in there, but the more we do, the more we learn. So that's what's important. And yeah.
Cool, Ninja. Yep.
So Saturday the
Look forward to
2nd?
Yes. Same time, same
5
place.
p.m.?
Sorry, a second. All right. Yeah, the more we do this, the more understanding we'll have, and it'll probably run smoother in the future.
All right.
All right, so that's everything. So, good game, everyone. Good game.
Good work.
Yep.
Was
Right.
very fun.
I have a session of my own that is kind of waiting for me, so I'm just going to dip out right now if that's all right.
All right, see you guys.
All right. Thanks
Yeah.
for running. Thanks, Yoshi.
Yep.
So, what do you think, Scarf?
That was good. Like, it's just going to take some time to learn, for sure.
Yeah.
Also,
getting
how
kinda used to
Roll20
things.
does things. So, obviously, with Roll20, it's just skipping how much dice rolling we'd have, like, just physical dice rolling. And things. Huh. Okay. It's just going to take some time to understand everything, that's all.
No worries. I'm kind of fluent enough in 5e. If you have any questions, you can always just poke me on
Okay.
Discord. So,
I think we'll see how I learn, I suppose. I'm still reading the book. But yeah, okay. So this is cool. So we'll do more next week, and we'll see. We'll just do more and more and more, and then once I'm comfortable enough, we'll see what I do. All right. So night, everyone. Good night. Now I gotta go get ready for grave work.
oh boy. Well, don't go crazy.
Mhm.
Enjoy yourself, Scarf. Talk to you
Thanks.
later.
See you guys later.